There are over 40 remnants of the former slave trade castles in West Africa. From the 1400s to the 1800s, slaves were traded through these coast castles as far away as Portugal, Brazil, and England. It is hard to believe that such an ugly and horrific piece of history happened on the beautiful Cape coastline. Upon arrival, slaves were branded in the courtyard with hot metal in order to identify them. Women and men were separated into different dungeons and then chained together, fitting hundreds of them into extremely small places. Bathrooms were non-existent, so men and women relieved themselves wherever they were chained, and the excrement flowed into the ocean, the stench likely unbearable. They were fed little and were not given clothing. The women would wear rags to cover up as best as they could. The dungeons had a single window to let in light, and the doors were barred so that no one could get out. If someone died, they were often left there for days before being removed. Those who were chained to a deceased person would have to carry the dead weight around with them. If any of the slaves disobeyed a guard, they were beaten in public and then taken to a punishment room and left for dead. Slaves stayed in the dungeons anywhere from 1 to 6 months before exiting through the door of no return, where they were sold. Although the slave trade is no longer in practice, child slavery and the fishing industry still remains in practice on the coast, just outside the castle's